sorry to start the day off like this. Oh my God.
Do you hear that? Is it supposed to sound like this?
Mr. Deity, I think it sounds great. Mr. Deity.
For black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom.
Yo, this is Brother Tim coming at you live and direct. Mic is kind of low right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to fix and trying to adjust it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. All right. You know, I got that early morning voice. I'm just rolling up out of bed. I got to do the news before we start the day. I want to thank everybody that is taking the time to follow what we're doing here on the journey. But, hey, it is what it is, right? So now, here we go. Because, you know, it's fuckery afoot already, early in the morning. Yes, I got the sound, the siren. I got to sound it because it's out there. It's out there, you know. It appears DJ Delford Chadbourne never sleeps. He's able to smell fuckery out and send it to me early in the morning. Right? So let's jump right into the news. Okay, here we go. All right, so I wake up and on my Facebook, on my inbox, I got a message from my man, DJ Delford Chadbourne, and it's about a Michigan prosecutor accused of using prostitutes from human trafficking. All right, now this speaks to several different things. We're gonna read this, but we're gonna run through real quick because you know I got the story that I want to that I feel I have to cover this morning. I have to cover this morning because this is fuckery going on in my own backyard, and I don't like it. I despise it. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring an end to it. Let me sip my coffee out of my Gye-Nyame cup. Michigan prosecutor accused of using prostitute from human trafficking ring. So, alright, so we got this dude. An Ingham County prosecutor used the sexual services of women who were part of a human trafficking ring. Michigan Attorney General Bill Shute announced Monday. Stuart Dunning III is charged with 10 counts of engaging the service of a prostitute, 4 counts of neglected duty, and the felony of enticing a woman to perform in commercial sex. So not only was he a prosecutor and a lawyer, he was living supposedly. See, because there's something wrong with the American dream when it's not enough. You understand what I'm saying? You got a man who has accomplished and did everything that he was told to do. Had the brains to go to school and become a lawyer. Not only becomes a lawyer, but he becomes a I was about to say a prostitute, but becomes a prosecutor, right? In many cases, it may be the same damn thing, right? But even in all that getting, right? Even in all that getting, he still has to turn around and involve himself in some fuckery, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, let's look at this. Shute said the FBI was investigating human trafficking ring and uncovered Dunning's alleged participation. Shoot also said Dunning's brother, Lansing attorney Stephen Dunham, also has been charged with 2 counts of engaging in prostitution. So not only is it just this man, but it's his brother that's involved. Did I read that right? His brother is also involved, who's also a lawyer. 2 family members who are totally, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but I ain't gonna say I totally understand it, but hey, now, because they probably didn't want to get tied up and get hit with child support, but they probably both married, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? All right, Shu called the case a betrayal to law enforcement. He has a responsibility to enforce the law, report crimes, fight crimes. He just did the opposite, Shu said. His office has set up a phone number for anyone to call if they believe they had inappropriate contact with Dunning. Man, listen. Dunning is about wow. Let's look at the case background. Woo. The charges against Stuart Dunning grew out of the federal investigation to Michigan-based human trafficking ring, which took place in 2015. The U.S. Attorney for Western District of Michigan filed federal charges in that case against human trafficking ring leader Tyrone Smith in July 2015. On November 25th, 2015, Tyrone Smith pled guilty and now awaits sentence on 3 counts of sex trafficking young girls and women, including 1 minor. Now, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is that fuckery, that buffoonery, and that white magic, right? See, and I'm guaranteeing, I'm not even gonna say it, but I'm guaranteeing these motherfuckers is moving young girls, young black girls on top of that, right? And I'm sitting up here like, you got 2 individuals, you got lawyers. So now if lawyers are involved, who knows who else is in this city is involved in this whole piece, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna leave it on before I say some inflammatory shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to move on, but I must give this to Siren, this intergalactic fucker. Intergalactic. I said it, intergalactic fucker. That's right. Hey, but this let y'all know, right? Just getting a degree and doing everything that you are told that you should do to get money, it don't fulfill you. You know what I'm saying? Even people that are lawyers and doctors and went and got all these degrees, if they are not pursuing a passion, they will tend to drift off into fuckery. See, this world is designed to get you to drift off into it. Why? Because it lulls you into a sleep that has you believing, many of you believing that as long as you making money, you're all right. But the problem is that money don't fulfill you. It's not the money that fulfills you. And many of y'all out there right now about to go someplace where you're going for the money. You need to find a way to start siphoning off some of your money so that you can start pursuing some of the shit that you love, rather than getting caught up like, I think his name was Mr. Dunning or whatever, Mr. Fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I own some foolishness, right? All right, let's move on. So I get to the story I want to get to this morning. All right. We have watched John Oliver thoughtfully explain why Apple is right about encryption. I had to post this one up last night. You know what I'm saying? It's a good one for you to go through and check it out. Check it out because homeboy, he's going to explain why Apple shouldn't give in to the federal government. Right? So go and check it out. Let me know what you think. Alright, so I got another preview of Batman versus Superman, and in this one we got Batman beating Superman's ass a little bit up in there. And he got some type of super suit, and they ain't happen like that in the cartoon, but hey. But also, I'm trying to figure out why Batman got on his Batman costume and got a jacket on and a big hat covering his head. I don't understand that. Why would you don't need that shit when you Batman. Alright, but that's me. Alright. So, always remember Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is a radio show that I ran into on Spreaker. So go and check that out. For those that don't know, my timeline. You can follow me on my timeline. And my phone lines are up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I should announce that. My phone lines are up. So make sure that if you're interested in calling in, hit me up. Let me know. Join the show, right? Hit me up at 614-556-4535. Hold on. I forgot to let you know that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Simba production. And right now, you are listening to an empire of our own where we strive to shatter all your old paradigms. So, back to this. This is Spreaker Station where the brothers, he's broadcasting a show about Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. Go and check it out. Matter of fact, it was good. I posted it up twice. I'm asking you to help me push past 3,000. I need a few more subscribers on Spreaker to hit 3,000. So I got a link up there. Go and join my radio station, and I suggest that you get your own podcast. Join us tonight for Folk Tales for Grown Folks at 9 p.m. Yep, it's going to be live, direct. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be powerful, and we are going to learn something. So now, all right. So I just did, and I did a show last night, Empire of Our Own. I got the brother who I had to stop podcasting because I got so upset. I got his picture up there, the brother that murdered the children, that shot the children and trying to get at another dude. So his picture's up there. He said 18 people was reached. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go and check the statistics on that. All right. So now I got to go through a few things that I went through yesterday. Let me see if I can just pull this up on this one over here. All right, I got coming soon, African Opus Tree of Life, Erskine Peters. That's going to be a major piece that I'm going to have going on once I finish up with Gye-Nyame Journey. All right, so also, because I didn't refresh, let me refresh this real quick. Because I didn't refresh this, I forgot to tell y'all. In the New York Times, they're talking about, all right, hold on. So, I got to subscribe to the New York Times in order to be able to do this. But we're going to look and see what we do. Model after ants. Team of tiny robots can move a 2-ton car. So now I want you to understand. I told y'all need to get ready. We're moving into a robot world. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those talk about the robot apocalypse. But it's called Archimedes pointed out that with a lever, he could move the world. He most likely would have been surprised to learn that a team of 6 microbots, it's only 6 of them, I thought they made them real small, 6 microbots weighing 3.5 ounces total could pull a car weighing 3,900 pounds. Incredible, right? They got these microbots working together. Let's see if we can hear what they're talking about with these microbots.
Scientists love studying ants. Known for their impressive strength, ants can lift over 100 times their own weight. Here, a swarm of ants works together as a team to move a giant millipede. With no space to grab onto, the ants make strong chains by grabbing onto each other. Here at Stanford University, we're interested in learning about how tiny things move objects much larger than themselves. Using a special adhesive inspired by gecko toes, our micro-robots can move objects over 2,000 times their own weight. The question is, like ants, can our robots work together to accomplish great things? Some micro-robots, like these, move forward in jerky jolts. Their forces are strong but short, like the quick beat of a drum, so they don't overlap much and don't work well together. 20 robots only apply 2 times the force of a single robot. Running robots like this one apply forces over a longer period of time. Although the forces individually aren't very strong, they overlap with each other more easily, so teamwork is better. After a series of experiments, we found that the best way for robots to work together as a team was to use a very long, very slow, but very steady winching gait like our team of micro-robots here. With near-perfect teamwork and impressive individual strength, this team of 6 micro-tugs, weighing only 100 grams, moved the author's unmodified 3,900-pound, 1,800 kilogram, car and driver, shown here at 20 times speed.
I posted that on my page. You can see the robots, I'm talking about tiny robots, just tug this car, right? So we don't even know what's next. Well, actually, if we get our kids involved with it, we will know what's next, right? I'm trying to get y'all ready for what's coming in the future. Let's go back and let's see. Boom. So we put that up. We got the tiny robots. Even low pesticide exposure makes it harder for bees to learn and remember. So the pesticides we got are making retarded bees, right? Which is why they're getting lost and they can't find their way back to the hive. And a lot of people don't even understand the importance that bees have to our ecosystem, because the bees are pollinators, and it's because of bees that we have a lot of the pretty flowers and a lot of the plants and stuff that we do have. So if we end up killing these bees, we end up killing ourselves, because we have a connection, right? So a lot of us need to be paying attention to that, because I don't know, some of y'all remember when I was young, I was able to go and get me some old jars and go out. We used to call it the field. Go out to the field and catch bees. But now, it's hard. You're hard pressed to find bees out there. It used to be so many bees out. It was ridiculous. Now, when I go out running or walking with my kids, I see maybe 1 or 2 bees on the whole damn trip. And that's something we really need to be concerned about. And I'm just trying to put stuff on your mind, because it's certain small little things that we got to change in the world in order for the world to work right. Oh, and I jumped right past my sponsor, so let me go and do my sponsor real quick.
The word is spreading. More and more people are switching to Ambit Energy.
Well, one of my neighbors switched, and then I switched. Now the whole neighborhood has Ambit.
Who doesn't want to save money?
The word is spreading. Switching to Ambit Energy is rewarding in more ways than one.
I signed up and got a travel reward. That's nice.
Oh, I get to save on energy and on travel?
There's a cruise for 2 out there just a few thousand kilowatts away. I can almost smell the sunscreen.
The word is spreading. Ambit Energy even lets you earn free energy.
When I get 15 friends to switch, I get free energy. I have 15 friends. At least I think I do.
Hey, I'd be telling people to switch to Ambit anyway.
If you'd like to switch to Ambit Energy, listen to the following contact information closely. Then spread the word.
All right, I'm posting all the information up on my timeline. Make sure you check out our sponsor. At least sample the product. See how much money we can save you on your energy. This is a great opportunity for those of you that's looking for a business. It's also a great opportunity for those that's trying to save money on electric bill, and also trying to be involved in some type of community building, nation building type of situation, especially when you get on with Gye-Nyame Journey. So check this out. I'm posting it up on my on Gye-Nyame Journey timeline, so that y'all can go there. Also, y'all need to go and check out. Just click the link. Right, it's GyeNyameJourney.myambit.com. You know what I'm saying? And it'll take you to that. You can push start a business, and then you can look at it, or also you could just compare your rates. All right, but then also you can go to our Facebook page, Gye-Nyame Journey Energy, or JNJ Energy. All right, so now that's it. Let's go and move on. And then on top of that, man, I'm in such a rush, I forgot to put on my freestyle music. Now it's about to really go down. Y'all know I'm about to turn out now. I'm using Canon this morning. Shouts out to Kid Magic Rock. Turn it down in my headphones. Alright, back up. So now, remember, back to the bees, right? We got to remember how important the bees are, because the bees kept us fed. So you know what I'm saying? Don't be no fool. Run out here allowing these people to give us and some of us just spraying pesticides. Think about this. We're killing weeds, and we're gonna start doing some stories about some of these so-called weeds out here, right? Because a lot of these so-called weeds out here are actually herbs that we are actually just destroying, right? I mean, it's like, I want y'all to think about this. We are trying to have manicured grass lawns and taking up vital space. All of us got lawns, you know what I'm saying? Even if we got apartments, we got lawns, but all of us don't have food growing. I mean, there's something wrong with that shit. I mean, really, think about how this fuckery, this white magic, and this buffoonery has tore our minds up to where we think that grass is more important. Having nice grass is more important than having food. Like, for example, have any of you out there ever looked at the medicinal uses of dandelion? Look it up. This is not Brother Hatim. This is not wives' tales. Look up the health benefits of dandelion root, dandelion greens, look up the benefits of it. And you spraying this stuff on there, and this stuff not only is killing the weed, supposedly, because the weeds always come back. That don't amaze you? That these things are so hardy and so strong that no matter how much pesticides you use on them, they come back. And then the pesticides now, we're using it so much, we are now killing the bees that fertilize, that help pollinate, or at least help for those, for those that can't understand what pollinate means, that allow the flowers to fuck. This is allow flower sex to continue. The bees carry the sperm from one plant to the other. The sex genes from one plant to the other, right? This is what the bees do. We eliminate the bees, we eliminate their process, we eliminate ourselves. So this is something else we need our kids learning. You know what I'm saying? How do we take care of our environment, but yet keep on moving as a group? Keep on growing as a group. All right, let's keep it moving. FBI want iPhone unblocked in the Boston gang case. So now we got a Boston gang case where the FBI wants the iPhone unblocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they're trying to whittle down your little freedoms. And remember, they gotta keep you in fear, because this is a gang case. That was a terrorist case, right? They always get you with the fear and then start whittling down your freedoms step by step. Go and check that article out. I had to post that twice. We already covered the Michigan prosecutor on his fuckery, right? Watch John Oliver thoughtfully explain why Apple is right about encryption. Check that out. I might come back and cover that. I probably won't be able to do it tonight. I might cover it a little bit tomorrow morning, because I kind of rolled out of bed kind of late. Well, actually, I was setting up stuff. Remember, check out our show, Folk Tales for Grown Folks, tonight. All right. I did a show yesterday. Check it out on Empire of Our Own. Check it out. All right. Boom. I got to go past the deals. Now I want to get to all the stuff that I covered yesterday. I want to go right here. All right. Crime of the week. This is in Columbus. But this was March 4th. This is old, because I don't keep up with the fuckery. But I saw this one. Shouts out to our brother Charles Traylor, who keeps me up on the news. He told me about the two murders over the weekend, or the murders over the weekend of March 4th. And I wanted to cover this, right? Let me see if I possibly can pull something up on this one so that we can listen. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to work it. I got this old computer. I'm about to upgrade real soon, so stick with me, please. The journey is updating. Almost there, almost. I promise, I'm almost there. One more. There we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Y'all ready? All right, just clicked it. We're gonna see if we get some. Something. This is Fox 28 News. I don't know if I tried to play it last night. Probably didn't. Nope, it won't play. I don't know why I did that. This week, Crime of the Week focus on, well, it's not just last week. Focus on the shooting of a child which took place in Columbus on March 4th at 10:38 p.m. Columbus responded to a shooting at 982 Duxbury Avenue in North Columbus. Upon the officers' arrival in the area, they were flagged down by persons who informed them that a small child had been shot inside the residence. They got the tweet on here. One child shot on Duxbury Avenue in Linden, taken to Children's Hospital. ABC crew en route to scene. Once inside, the officer found a juvenile male identified as 5-year-old Nathaniel Jones in the back room suffering from a gunshot wound. Paramedics were immediately summoned and transported Nathaniel to Nationwide Children's Hospital in critical condition, where he underwent surgery to address his injury. All witnesses' accounts and further investigation have determined that the shooting was not a drive-by shooting, but the shots came from somewhere in the immediate area in the neighborhood. At last report, Nathaniel is still listed in critical condition, but has shown improvement over the past couple of days. A photo of Nathaniel may be viewed on our website. Crime Stoppers, make sure I'm on. HUD check, okay. Alright, so Crime Stoppers is offering an award for this crime. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's like we got fools running around with guns, just letting them off, right? So somebody just let this shut off, little boy get wounded. You know what I'm saying? Sent to the hospital in critical condition. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what type of changes is going to happen in his life. And the question that constantly bothers me is, first off, when is this type of shit going to stop? Second off, what are the consequences? You know what I'm saying? We got to start developing our own community so we can start monitoring who's in them and who's not, who belongs in them. Because, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody black does not mean that they belong with us. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers is on this fuckery, this white magic, this buffoonery and white magic. These motherfuckers need to be held up out of our community. They don't need to be allowed in. When they walk through, the men in the community or the warriors in the community, you're looking at the motherfucker like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? You got 2 minutes to get the fuck up and out of here. I don't care if your cousin JoJo lives up on this block. You must go. We'll send JoJo to come see you, right? Because really, because some folks just don't need to be around. You know what I'm saying? And we need to start. We really need to start. We need to start getting our areas, and we need to start purchasing them. We need to start having ownership so we can determine and decide who can be on our property. Period. Because some of these fools running around with these weapons, some of these fools that's out here doing some of this shit, some of this gangbanging, you know what I'm saying? They need to take that shit to the rented areas in Columbus. Right, we need to go on and purchase. We need to get our stuff together, and we need to build up the money so that we can start having our own neighborhoods, truly our own neighborhoods. Right, where we actually know our neighbors, where we're actually throwing events, where we know the neighbors in the neighborhood, where we're looking out for each other, where we're doing some of the old things that used to build community, where we could actually go to bed with our doors unlocked. Because we know nobody running up in it, and some of y'all's like, brother, I tell you that shit. It's possible. It's possible. We just don't want to work towards it. It's very possible, right? But hey, some of y'all can stay out there if y'all want to. All right, here we go. Artificial intelligence and language. Let's go and look at this real quick, and then we're gonna end on this note, right? The concept of artificial intelligence has been around for a long time. We're familiar with HAL 9000 from 2001 Space Odyssey. That's a movie for some of y'all that don't know. C-3PO from Star Wars, and more recently Samantha from Her. In written fiction, all AI characters show up in stories from writers like Philip K. Dick, William Gibson, Isaac Asimov. Sometimes it seems like it's touched on by every writer who has written sci-fi. While many predictions and ideas put forward in sci-fi have come to life, artificial intelligence is probably the furthest behind. We are nowhere near true artificial intelligence as exemplified by the characters mentioned above. I disagree with that, but alright. Sometimes it seems like we've been waiting forever. We can ask Siri or Google or Cortana simple question, they will answer, which is a big step. Now, I said that. But everyone who used that technology eventually comes away disappointed. We thought Siri was the future when it first came out. But these days, most of us barely use it beyond simple Google searches and dead simple tasks like setting timers. Hey, but that's major. That's bigger than what we are now. The reason these software programs have so much to be desired comes down to language. This is where natural language processing, NLP, comes into play. Artificial intelligence can grasp the meaning of simple language and speak back to you, but it is limited by its literal interpretation of our questions. A computer can know the definition of a word, but it doesn't understand the meaning of a word within a larger context. If you're interested in tech or sci-fi, you probably heard of the Turing test. Alan Turing was one of the first people to take the potential AI seriously, and he knew that one day machines would match human intelligence. He had an idea for a simple test. If a human can't distinguish between a machine and another human in conversation, then the machine has reached the level of human intelligence. The Turing test is a bit more complicated than that, but the concept is still useful as a benchmark for natural language processing. In other words, if it can think like a human, it can process language like a human. Given the complexity of the human brain, a machine is able to think like a human will be a huge accomplishment. Do we want androids who spout poetry? Some of the questions. But this is a kind of a thought-provoking piece. The reason I originally did it was they had a picture of the Tower of Babel, it looks like. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was something about AI in ancient times. But hey, it is what it is. This is Brother Hatim. You are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Symbol production. We strive to blow up those old paradigms. And with that, I'm out.